you've been around so long, Ian, so experienced. You've seen and observed, worked with, worked for, helped develop so many leaders. I'm going to ask you a two-sided question. Are there any traits and habits that you believe, we're talking the top 10%, top tier leaders now, traits and habits that most of the very best seem to have in common? And then the flip side of that coin is traits and habits that most of the least effective leaders seem to have in common as well.
Yeah, I think the very best ones, no matter how smart and good they are, surround themselves and seek to surround themselves with people who are better than them in certain things and listen to those people. And they also happen to be really good at being resilient and flexible. What I mean by that is, they try things, they experiment, they take risks, they make decisions, they're action oriented. Those are all very positive attributes, but they recognize the inevitability that not everything they're going to try is going to work well the first time, and they have the resilience and flexibility to adjust course along the way, and that's how they deliver results. The people who are less successful, I typically find have a couple of common attributes. One is they're terrible listeners. And the second thing is that they really do believe they're the smartest person in the room. And therefore, because they're a terrible listener and because they believe they're the smartest person in the room, they don't really get the benefit of surrounding themselves with other people who are better than them and listening to them, because they don't believe they need those people. They've concluded somehow that they can do it all on their own, and that the job of leadership is, in fact, to do it all on your own. And that's anything but the job of leadership, in my experience, is to do it all on your own. And eventually you also burn out and run out of airspeed and altitude and crash, because no human being can, carry all that on their shoulders on their own for very long. So those people who are not very successful leaders, I think, tend to display those types of attributes more often than most.